All right, guys, welcome to the credit game. You know, my name is Mike. I come to you every single day, Monday through Friday. And the reason I do that is because I want to keep you accountable to make sure that you're understanding credit. Because remember, credit is a game just like the law is a game. And when you learn how to play it like your kid plays Fortnite, you'll be a master at it in no time. Just watch my videos, pay attention, and you'll get better and better and better each day. That's why I ask you to subscribe. Take the time to hit the subscribe button. Make sure you turn on that little bell notification, because if not, then you're not going to get the videos every day. Every day I'm bringing so much content and value to you guys. It's unbelievable. You know what? We're here to help you. My dream and my goal is to raise the national credit average, and I'm here to tell you that I will do that if I continue to push and drive and push you guys to do better, to make sure your credit is better, to not live a life on somebody else's term, to live it on your life and have options by having leverage on credit. So I'm going to really quickly do this video. This is a short video, quick, short, and to the point. Okay, you guys know that FICO 10 just got adopted. Okay, if you didn't, it did. FICO 10 just got adopted this month. That being said, it is very important that you pay very close attention to what I'm about to tell you right here. Okay, what's going to happen over the next 6 to 8 months is lenders are going to start adopting this new model. What that means is lenders will start using the FICO 10 and the FICO T10, which means they're going to start looking back 24 months. What lender in the world would not want, to be able to go back 24 months to see somebody's payment history, to see how they've been acting over 24 months, whereas currently there's no option for that. Right now, FICO, basically the FICO 8 and the FICO 9 doesn't have an option. They have what they call screenshots. So you can literally repair your credit. It can look beautiful. And then when you go to pull your mortgage or you buy a car or whatever, they see a 790 score. But they don't know what happened before in the last 12 months, for 24 months, excuse me. Now, when these lenders start adopting this new FICO 10T, what's going to happen is they're going to have a screenshot of everything that happened up to the last 24 months, okay? I can't imagine there's any lender that wouldn't want that, because they're going to be able to tell, okay, cool, well, this guy just wiped off his whole credit, okay? Or this person added trade lines, whatever. There are secrets around this, okay? That's the good news. The good news today I'm bringing to you, there are secrets around it, because this is what I study day in and day out. So FICO, don't let it scare you, okay? It's just another credit monitoring. It's not the boogeyman. It's not God. It's not going to kill you. But what it is going to do is you have to realize that the people that have bad credit are going to get affected a lot worse. The people that have good credit, okay, and they're talking about people that have over a 650 credit score, are actually going to benefit more from FICO 10. People under 650 credit, okay, across all three bureaus, are actually going to be affected more. So for those people that I'm talking to that are under a 650 credit score, okay, what I recommend, because of the FICO 10, okay, here's your first tip of the day. Because of that, if you have credit card debt, that is going to weigh highly, okay? They are taking that big into consideration, the revolving credit. They're also taking in consideration revolving, meaning credit cards, installment, meaning one payment. So your cars, your houses, and your loans are installment payments, means the payment is the same every single month. Whereas a credit card, the payment can be different depending on how much you use, okay? That's the difference between revolving and installment debt, okay? So a revolving credit card is usually credit card, line of credit, okay? That payment can change each month. It's called revolving accounts. Installment accounts are houses, cars, and loans, typically, okay? Because they're fixed payments. They're the same every month, okay? Now, FICO, the new FICO, is taking in consideration people's debt really heavily on their score. For you people that are under 650, here's my recommendation. I would be looking at getting a personal loan called a consolidation loan. The reason for that is because, number one, they're taking really high consideration on revolving debt, meaning bad. If you have high credit card debt, that's not a good thing. But the flip side to that is they're actually praising you for having more installment loans, which would be a consolidation loan. That being said, I would be looking into companies, okay, I'm going to give you a few today that would really help you. What that means is you can pay off the credit card debt using this loan, okay? So I'm going to give you two companies. I recommend Payoff. Company number one. It's called Payoff. Okay? Now, with Payoff, basically they'll give you a 2 to 5 year loan at 5.99% interest. Now, I don't care what credit card you have. You're not getting a 5.9% interest rate. Okay, not even I get that. I've gotten 8-9% at the lowest, and that's with my local credit union. And most credit cards are going to be 15 to 25% credit card. As far as like your interest rate, you're talking 15 to 30%. So what'll happen is you can go, and it doesn't even cost you anything to go to Payoff. Okay, the company's called Payoff. It's a consolidation loan specifically used to pay off credit card debt. Okay, you could use it for student loans as well, but a lot of people use it for credit card debt. I recommend doing this for people that are under 650 because that is going to take a huge impact on your credit score in a good way when you pay off the credit card debt using the loan from Payoff. Number one. Number two, it's going to save you a lot of money because your credit cards are 15 to 30% interest, and that's going to pay off those credit cards and put it into one payment, making it very convenient, making one payment versus all your credit card payments. Okay, so let's say you got multiple credit cards and it's a pain in the shit to go in and make your payments every month. Sometimes you could forget, whereas now you get one payment, consolidation loan, and now all your revolving debt turns into one installment debt, okay? And that is called basically a consolidation loan. Payoff is one of the best ones in 2020 that we have found that people with average credit or slightly lower can get approved for, okay? So look at that company. Number two company that I would use is called Upstart, okay? They have a 7% interest rate, but they have a loan that is from 3 to 5 years. So they give you a little bit longer to pay it off. Okay, you have 3 to 5 years to pay this off, okay? And they'll give you a little bit more. They'll give you up to $50,000 versus $35,000 on Payoff. Okay, so the company Payoff gives you $35,000 total, whereas Upstart will give you $50,000 and give you a little bit more, but it's 1% higher, basically 5.99 on Payoff, that company, and then Upstart is 7% interest, which is still significantly better than any credit card you have. And they give you 3 to 5 years to pay it off and up to $50,000 loan, okay? And you can check it, doesn't cost you a penny, and it doesn't affect your credit score at all by checking it. So I want to come to you guys to value you today, give you so much damn value that this is what I would do right now. I'm telling you, this just got adopted this month. Fico and lenders are starting to go out there like crazy right now and start adopting this. There's not a lender in the world I don't think is going to say, you know what, no, I don't care what happened the last 24 months. I want to keep my FICO 8. I just want to see a snapshot of what this credit person looks like now. I don't care what they've done the last 24 months. I don't care if they've added all these trade lines to boost their credit score. I don't really care if they've just removed everything off their credit report in one day. I don't really care about all that. What I just care about is just what I see right now. Now, no one's going to do that, okay? That's why they created FICO. But the people that are over 650, keeping your credit card utilization at 2%. The magic number is 2%. I keep my credit cards at 2% utilization. If you can get your credit cards down to 2% utilization on every one of your cards, you will be praised significantly, and your score is actually going to go up, and you'll be benefited by FICO 10 new model versus penalized if you're over a 650 credit score. Okay, so look at those two companies. Again, it is a soft pull. They can check you. They can tell you if you're approved without affecting your credit score. It's not going to cost you a penny to check. But anything under 650, I would definitely recommend getting a consolidation loan versus keeping your credit cards at high utilization. Now, if you got the money to pay your credit cards right now, while it's early enough, I would definitely not go the consolidation route. These are for people that don't have the money to pay off all their credit card debt. That's when you go with consolidation loan. If you've got the money to pay everything down to 2%, get it down to 2% as quick as possible, because then they're going to be able to see that you've made your payments down to 2%. Remember, it's a 24-month look back. But if they start to see that, oh, okay, cool, this person is actually making payments and got it down to 2%, then they're a good borrower, okay? And that's what we want. And guys, if you don't do this and stop waiting and procrastinating, like you're going to end up getting smashed by credit. This FICO 10 is going to smash so many people. And that's why I've been saying this for the last 6 months. Since the first of the year, I've been telling you guys every single, like 2-3 times a week, I'm telling you guys about FICO 10. And you know what? Some people are going to take advantage of it and some people are going to forget about it. And you people that forget about it are going to be the ones that are going to get smashed. Now, I created the credit game for a reason. I talk about the FICO 10. I show you how to navigate the FICO 10. I show you how to get around the FICO 10. I show you what trade lines to put on that will actually benefit you while FICO 10 is here, not just random ass picking different trade lines because you have no idea what you're picking, okay? I go all through that in my credit game series. I show you what consolidation loans to get, the best ones to get based on your credit score. This is the credit game. I created the credit game for myself when I was at a 505. I'm now an 827 score. This was created for me. So I put everything together based on if it was my credit, okay? And I've added a lot of different modules like where I'm talking about FICO. What do we do here? How do we get our score to increase the fastest? What is the magic number? How many trade lines should I add? Should I do a package? What are the credit limits? What are the ages if we're going to add authorized user trade lines? How do we remove the negative hard stuff that most people think is very easy to remove, but they don't know anything about codes or the numbers that they're supposed to be looking at, or the proprietary letters that I actually give you that has worked and brought my company to 8 figures using for the last 7 years. Okay, I give you all that in the credit game. So if you guys need help, I'm here to help you. That's what I'm here for. Okay, this is what we do. We help people. I've helped thousands and thousands of people literally in the last 60 days, and I want you to be one of them. If you want to do yourself, I want to make sure that I come to you every day to bring value, so I can help you. That's what I'm here for, okay? When you choose and you say, you know what, I've had enough, I'm sick and tired of trying, okay? What I find most people's problem is they try, they want to try, and then they end up calling me because they're like, you know what, I've tried everything and I don't know how to do it. And that's fine. We weren't taught it in schools. And we weren't taught it by mommy and daddy. So somebody had to create something that was effective. And that's what the credit game's about. Okay, you're gonna get to a point to where you're like, you know what, I can't do it. Okay, I got other things I gotta focus on. I gotta focus on work, my kids, I've got COVID out there, I've got everything that's going on in the world. The last thing I wanna do is focus on my credit. Why don't I have somebody help me and trade my money, my resources to have more time? So I can actually have and start leveraging and getting a better home and getting a better vehicle. You guys are paying $650 for a credit. You're paying $650 and $300 on an insurance payment for a car you should be paying $300 for. Why? Because you got bad credit, right? And then you can't get a home, or you have to live in a bad apartment. You can't get credit cards. You're getting denied everywhere. How much is this costing you not fixing your credit? You know what it feels like to be able to have great credit? Dude, it's amazing. I walk into a place, I'm like, this is what I want, this is what I want, this is what I want. I don't have to think about the money side of things. I don't have to think about, can I get it? Can I do it? I don't think about that kind of stuff, right? Because I've leveraged over $1 million in credit. Okay, that's why I'm able to do it. And I'm gonna show you guys all the tricks and secrets. But the first thing you gotta do is pick up the phone. If you want the help, give me a call at 904-420-7772. 904-420-7772. I am here to help you, okay? I'll give you a consultation, okay? 10 minutes, absolutely no obligation. If you say, hey, you know what, Mike, I want to work with you. Let's look at your credit. We'll take a look at your score. We'll take a look at what's going on. If we can help you, which we know we can because we've seen thousands and thousands of cases literally in the last 60 days, we pretty much have a tried true system that works. If you want the help, we'll move forward. If you don't and you want to try it yourself, great, try it yourself. All I can tell you is that time is running out, and that's the biggest commodity in the world. And with FICO coming out, that's about to be adopted, if you guys don't make a move now, you're gonna be hammered and you're gonna be paying cash for a long time and not having credit cards and not being able to do the things you want in life, okay? If you want more vacations with your family and you want more time off and you want more leverage on credit cards and maybe you want some business credit cards and maybe you're trying to start a business and maybe you want a better vehicle and maybe you want a better house, then this is for you. The credit game is for you. So I'm here to help you guys, okay? So take a look at those companies. Other than that, I love you guys. Thank you. Give me a thumbs up. And cheers to everyone. FICO's on its way. If you need help, 904-420-7772. Mike from the Credit Game.